Why he felt bad? Because although I saw the God, but I was so overpowered by my desire that instead of seeking God, I have sought the fulfillment of my desire. See? Therefore, friends, when we are living our life for fulfilling the desires, what we are doing? We are trying to become happy. We are trying to acquire happiness. See? And when we try to become happy and acquire happiness, we are searching outside. Therefore, instead of seeking happiness, why not we express happiness? See? It is a question of only changing, tuning our lifestyle, that's all. And the story goes, then Dhruva became the king of the earth and he ruled. And one day his stepbrother was killed by one of the tribals in the Badrinath, one of the Nishad. And he, being a king, got very angry. And then he wanted to annihilate the total clan. And he went with his armor, I'll kill all of them. Then one of the great saint, Manu, who comes and tells him, hey, what are you doing? If your brother is killed by somebody, you may settle account with that one person. Who are you to annihilate the God's creation? And you claim that you had the vision of the Lord. You will bring bad name to those devotees of the God, because after having seen God, this is your behavior. Who told him this thing? A saint, a sage. Therefore, our scriptures tell, Binu Hari Kripa Mile Nahi Santa. The real blessing in our life comes when we are able to be in the company of the saints and sages. God is everywhere, where He is not. But the invoked God expresses through the saints and sages. They guide us. See? And once we understand this situation, then it is easier to be happy than to be miserable. For being miserable, you require a reason. Isn't it? And we all have default settings. Being of the digital age, one digital mother was scolding the digital child in a digital language. When the child did not listen to the mother, so the mother scolded, you don't listen to me. You are born to me. You are not downloaded. Understand? See? So it is easier and it is to be practiced. And how do we do that? We have to change our default settings. This is such a simple thing. We don't become aware of this. The default settings are very simple. A husband, is miserable because of my wife. A wife is miserable because of my husband. See, लोगों के husband देखो कितने अच्छे होते हैं, हमारा देखो नहीं तो. See, so I as parent is miserable because of the children. Children are most miserable because of parents. See, in this manner we all have set that the cause of my misery is someone else. Now what is the approach thereafter? We want to improve the world. And what is the improvement of the world? To make the world happy. See, one day I was coming from my host's place to Washington Airport in US. And on the way, people, they ask us question when they see us. We being questionable, they ask. Because they are doubtfuls. So, question was asked. Swamiji, why God is all happiness? What is the reason why God is all happiness? I said there is only one reason. he never tries to make anybody happy. Therefore, he is happy. What right do you have got to not allow anybody who wants to be miserable? They are the citizens of a democratic country. If somebody wants to be miserable, tathastu. Why you should stop? Okay? But we try to make others happy. Friends, God failed to make His own creation happy. Can we make our children happy? Understand this basic principle. Therefore, instead of struggling in this world to make others happy, you remain happy and cheerful. See? And to remain happy and cheerful, the simple technique is never be in opposed to anything or anybody. See? In Hindi cinema, I am a Hindi cinema fan. So there is a very beautiful song. जो तुमको पसंद है वही बात करेंगे, तुम दिन को यदि रात कहो तो रात कहेंगे. What is the idea of opposing the fools? It is the saying that it is a folly to be wise among the fools, and therefore the wise people behave like fools among the fools. But what happens with us? When the children are in front of us, we don't merge in their childhood. When the children are there, we become grown-ups. If the child is sitting, why are you sitting? Stand up. If the child stands, why are you standing? Sit down. If the child is eating his nails, why are you eating your nails? Eat my nails. Anything the child is doing is wrong, and we have to correct them. See, because we are grown up. We are bada. See, friends, therefore, to remain happy is easier provided we do not become anybody. Then what is to be done? We have to play different roles. See, when we are among the children, be like children. Childlike, not childish. Now this small baby whom with I was playing, now this baby is she is in her own world. We think that we are playing with her, but she knows she is playing with us. See? There is nothing that you can teach that baby. Baby, you should not do shushu on Swamiji, Shushu is not done on Swami. She will simply give a laugh, a good joke. She doesn't understand also anything. Therefore, let us stop becoming anybody. Now be very attentive. Whenever we are miserable, we have become somebody. See? Whenever you are miserable, just find out. This experiment I have been conducting all my Europe tour. In Germany, I was here yesterday. Hamburg. There also we had a nice satsang, and Germans were there. So one girl, after the satsang she came. She said, Swamiji, I have been doing yoga for so many years, but you gave the best kind of understanding and experience. And what was that? It was only this, that whenever we are miserable, we are somebody. Make this as a statement of mission of your life. Just find out. See? And for that, let us play for a few seconds. Spiritual life. See? Spiritual life is not changing the color of the clothes, changing the shoe design. When I move in the Europe and everywhere, they look at my shoes and they are thrilled. And where I went, China, I was a big hit. Among the gents, because of the beard, they used to look at me and only by a sign, because language is a barrier. So they used to do like this thing.